Zoom back to dinosaur times and meet the clever Velociraptor Blue. Velociraptors lived in Asia, especially in Mongolia, about 75 million years ago. Velociraptor Blue is known for being smart, fast, and brave. A velociraptor ate small animals and could live around 15 to 20 years. They loved to hunt in groups and run super quickly. Can you say Velociraptor Blue? Amazing! Velociraptor Blue was quick, curious, and full of adventure. This is our Nautiluses. Hi, ocean explorers! Let's meet the Nautilus, an ancient sea creature with a beautiful spiral shell. The Nautilus lives in the deep waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, near countries like Fiji, Australia, and the Philippines. It eats fish, crabs, and shrimp by catching them with its many tentacles. The Nautilus can live around 15 to 20 years and enjoys drifting slowly in the ocean. Isn't the Nautilus a magical and ancient friend of the sea? This is a rabbit! Hi, fluffy friends! Meet the rabbit, a soft animal with long ears and a twitchy nose. The rabbit lives in many countries around the world, from Europe to Asia and America. It enjoys eating grass, carrots, and leafy vegetables. A rabbit can live about 8 to 12 years. These animals love hopping in fields, digging burrows, and playing in groups. The rabbit is gentle, quick, and one of the cutest creatures in nature. This is a hen. Hello, farmyard friends. Let's meet the hen, a friendly bird that gives us eggs. The hen lives on farms all over the world, in countries like the United States, Vietnam, and France. It eats grains, seeds, and insects while pecking around the yard. The hen can live about 5 to 10 years and enjoys scratching the ground with her feet. Isn't the hen a helpful and lovely bird of the farm? This is a wolfish. Hey, ocean explorers! Today we'll meet the strong wolfish. This fish lives in the cold waters of the North Atlantic, near countries like Iceland, Norway, and Canada. The wolfish enjoys eating crabs, sea urchins, and shellfish, using its big teeth to crack hard shells. With its long body and tough jaws, the wolfish is easy to recognize. It can live about 12 to 20 years. The wolfish helps keep the ocean balanced by controlling sea urchin numbers. This is a squirrel. Hi, tree climbers. Let's meet the squirrel, a quick little animal with a fluffy tail and bright eyes. The squirrel lives in forests, parks, and gardens in countries like the United States, Canada, and India. It eats nuts, seeds, and fruits, and loves storing food for winter. The squirrel can live about 6 to 12 years and enjoys jumping from branch to branch. Isn't the squirrel a clever and playful friend of the trees? Let's step into the dinosaur world and meet the Allosaurus.
This dino could live around 25 years and had sharp teeth and strong legs. Allosaurus loved to run and many tracks. Can you say Allosaurus? Great job! Allosaurus was fast, fierce, and really cool.
Hey, kitty friends. Let's swing into the jungle and meet the orangutan. Orangutans live high up in the trees of Indonesia and Malaysia, on islands like Borneo and Sumatra. They love eating fruits, leaves, and yummy bugs. The orangutan can live up to 40 years. That's a lot of birthdays. This clever animal uses sticks like tools and loves to be alone. Can you remember the name It's orangutan. Orangutans are big, fuzzy, and super cool. Hop, hop. Who's that jumping fish? It's the mud skipper. This funny fish lives in muddy swamps and mangroves in places like Southeast Asia, Africa, and Australia. The mud skipper can walk on land using its fins and loves to climb on roots and rocks. It eats insects, worms, and small crabs. The mud skipper can live about 5 years and spends lots of time out of the water. Isn't the mud skipper one amazing fish? Let's go to snowy places and meet the reindeer. Reindeer live in cold countries like Canada, Norway, and Russia. They love eating moss, grass, and tiny plants under the snow. A reindeer can live up to 15 years, and both boys and girls grow antlers. These gentle animals enjoy walking in herds and travelling long distances. Reindeer are strong, fluffy, and super special. Can you remember reindeer? Great job! This is a spotted stingray. Hi, ocean friends! Let's meet the spotted stingray, a flat fish with pretty spots on its body. The spotted stingray lives in warm, shallow waters near countries like Thailand, Indonesia, and Australia. This gentle swimmer eats crabs, shrimp, and small fish. A spotted stingray can live about 15 to 25 years and loves to hide under the sand. Did you know the spotted stingray flaps its wide fins like wings, making it look like it's flying underwater? This is a zebra. Hi, stripy friends. Meet the zebra, a horse-like animal with black and white stripes. The zebra lives in the grasslands and savannas of Africa. It enjoys eating grasses, leaves, and sometimes bark. A zebra can live about 20 to 25 years in the wild. These animals love running fast, staying in herds, and using their stripes to confuse predators. The zebra is strong, social, and one of the most beautiful animals in nature. This is a sheep. Hi, little farmers. Let's meet the sheep, a fluffy animal that people raise all around the world, from Australia and New Zealand to the USA and England. The sheep loves to eat grass, leaves, and hay. A sheep can live about 10 to 12 years and enjoys staying in groups called flocks. Did you know the sheep gives us warm wool for clothes and blankets? That makes the sheep very helpful to people. This is a alligator snapping turtles. Hi, animal explorers! Let's meet the alligator snapping turtle, one of the largest freshwater turtles in the world. The alligator snapping turtle lives in rivers and lakes in the United States, especially around the southeast. It eats fish, frogs, and even small birds by waiting very still and snapping fast. The alligator snapping turtle can live 50 to 100 years and enjoys resting at the bottom of the water. Isn't the alligator snapping turtle an amazing and powerful reptile? This is a starfish. Hello, little ocean explorers. Today we meet the starfish, a sea animal with 5 arms shaped like a star. The starfish lives in oceans all over the world, from the United States to Japan and Australia. It eats clams and mussels by opening their shells with its strong arms. The starfish can live about 35 years and enjoys resting on rocks and coral reefs.